To the new video. Today we are going to do a week review of this week. So this one will be shorter definitely than the last ones because I didn't make much mistakes this week. So let's start with this week. So on Monday I had a good setups. So we had this one right there, and we had only that one in this case. So as you can see, we took out London high in this case because we didn't get any trades after Asia sweep, and then we reached into the wicks here and then inversed the 5-minute fair value gap here and broke structure. That's your entry. Low hanging fruit was right there. It aligned with our take profit, and that's about it. Here I missed a winning trade purely because I ended up sleeping in, and I missed this trade because of that. And then the second trade was good. It's break even because we hit the low hanging fruit and then retraced back to the entry. Then this one we had only one as well, and we had a sweep of the London high and also the failure swing with the previous day's high, and then we inversed this gap right here and gave a break structure right here. So that's my entry, clean. We had the target relatively close right here, and it lost. I wouldn't change anything about it. And then I believe this one as well. So here we had two trades, both lost. This is what happens when we are like in that all-time high range. So here we swept out Asia high, and then we did that failure swing on the previous day's high and break structure. That's my entry. The only thing I would change here is actually put the stop right here, above here, and that's about it. Everything else I do like about the trades. Yeah, so the second one as well, the same thing. I would like to increase the stop in this case. Because so it's the same sweep of liquidity, failure swing as well, inverse, that's your entry. Stop has to be above the candle that gave the inverse. That's basically it. And then this way, if I did that, then I would set my stop loss to break even on low hanging fruit, and it would retrace and stop me out on break even in this case. So yeah, instead of taking a loss here, I should have taken a one loss and one break even basically. And then we had the last day today, which was two losses as well. Pretty simple. Didn't make any mistakes. First, we had price moving down, inversing and breaking structure after sweeping Asia high, and the same one on here. We reached into the London wicks and then we inversed and broke structure right there. That's your entry. Stop was below the bodies and below the fair value gap right here, and the target was low hanging fruit right here, so 1 to 1.5. This is where your stop loss will go to break even. So that's all in terms of that. Now let's go. So I didn't this is basically all I had in terms of notes, because I only made two mistakes. So this was the one with the stop loss and the one that I didn't execute the trade because I slept in. Now this is the funny part. This is the trade, the trades that I took with that other strategy that I'm doing. I'm not going to say much about it until I'm sure that it works over a longer period of time, and then I'll share it with you and who actually helped me with it and everything. So as of now, I'm going to keep most of the things private. Not going to explain much until I actually prove it, and then I'll explain everything. So last week we had 6 losses with it, and then this week we brought back all of the losses, and we are currently in profit on our 10k Think Capital account, which is what I'm doing to actually show you guys. Not to show you guys, but to actually show myself that this strategy works, is by taking an account that I do not care about, which is the 10k Think Capital, and trading it with that strategy to see the results. So basically, this right here were the results of these last 2 weeks that I have been trading this with. So we had a couple of losses here, and then we made it all back within this week. Pretty nice though. So yeah, let me see where did I. So yeah, Let me go through these. So let's start one by one. So NQ first, we had on Monday, we hit take profit literally right there. It was basically a top tick, and then on oil we had a loss right there. Then we had gold, which was also kind of a top tick, and then after that we had, so this is basically Monday, one of my biggest days ever, because this is without the other strategy, but yeah. And then this is basically my biggest week ever, to be honest with you, if you only look at this number with this strategy. So this is why I'm a little bit like, I like the strategy a lot, because it's not that simple, to be honest, but it's fixed, it's objective, which is what I like. So yeah. Then on here we had a EU trade, basically had to pull out because news were coming close. On Wednesday we had two trades. This one I was supposed to, so I accidentally exited the trade right here, somewhere around here, for minus 0.65 when I shouldn't have, because the actual news event was right here at 3. So that's what I did wrong, definitely. I should have ended in profit here, but because I fucked up the times, I thought that the news was at 14, so that's why I executed accidentally. I mean, not accidentally, I exited the trade when I thought, basically because I thought the news are soon, but the news were actually in an hour. So yeah. And then we had an oil, which was a nice trade, that top tick, if you remember. The only thing I do not like about oil is the spreads it gives, but yeah, basically that's all. Top tick 3R, but we get 2.66%, 66, done. We get that because of the spreads. So we ran through TP, but it didn't execute, so I exited manually. And then here we had EU trade, only one trade, and we came really close to stopping us out, but in the end it hit the 3R. And then here oil today also ran through TP, but actually, like, price was already here and I exited manually at this point, but it's filled me, I guess, around here, which is why I got 2.83 and not 3. So that's because of the spreads, but it is what it is. Also one top tick, and yeah, really nice. I'll talk about the exact process and everything more in the future if I really like the results of this strategy. So far it's been good. We'll see how this the thing that I want to see is how July, how July ends. We'll see then if it's really that good. So yeah, this is basically it for this week review. Slight brief over every single trade I took, and yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you learned something as well. Thank you, guys.